The Nigerian Ports Authority has established 10 export processing terminals in country, out of which 5 are aimed at supporting the National Action Plan on Agro export and the diversification of the economy from an oil-based one. Managing Director of the agency, Mr. Mohammed Bello Koko, disclosed this on Tuesday at the commissioning of the Diamond Star Export Processing Terminal, Lily Pond, Ijera, Lagos.
The need for the export processing terminals is underscored by the limitations of current port facilities in the Lagos area, which are operating beyond their as-built capacity for cargo handling. The EPTs are therefore holding areas positioned in Lagos and Ogun states to help exporters prepare their arrival at port terminals in view of the traffic management challenges which we have observed over time in Lagos. May I emphasize that movement of agro export boxes arriving the ports from Lagos and Ogun states shall only be from this terminal and 4 others already granted approval. The Controller General Customs Service, in response to the request by Nigerian Ports Authority, has graciously established an export command to support the federal government efforts in this regard. We are also currently working to integrate the barge and train movements to complement the cycle in collaboration with Nigerian Customs. The Nigerian Ports Authority is not unaware of the existence of export warehouses handling manufactured products in other locations. We will therefore work with the Nigerian Customs Service Export Command to bring up seamless modalities that will govern this aspect of export.
Fielding questions from the media, the MDMPA as well as the ACG Customs Zone A buttressed the commitment of their various organizations to the development of export trade.
The federal government came up with initiatives that would ensure that Nigeria moves away from dependence on oil export to non-oil export. We are one of those stakeholders that should actually join and support federal government's effort. If you recall, we licensed 10 different locations in Lagos and Ogun State as export processing terminals. Now, the essence of these locations is, first of all, for us to be able to have collection centers for all non-oil exports. These locations are supposed to, and they are furnished with weighbridge, the right cargo handling equipment. You also have presence of Nigerian Customs Export Desk and every other government agency that is supposed to be involved in processing of exports. Now, the idea here is to bring the exports into these locations where they will be sorted, they will be tested, and they will be certified. And then they will be sealed into a container and taken straight to the port. This will first of all reduce time that is being wasted before our exports commodities are taken out of the ports into other parts of the country, and also it will reduce wastages and rejection. Nigeria has been experiencing a lot of cases of rejection of our exports, either because a lot of time was wasted processing those exports, or they spend too much time at the port. So this is to ensure speedy exports of our commodities. Now this would be a pre-gate to the port, so all exports are supposed to pass through here before they get into the ports. Of course, working with Nigerian Export Promotion Council, they have set up dues. Domestic export warehouses in the hinterland. Cargoes coming from there actually will be connected to the e-call-up system. That's our truck call-up system, to also ensure that the exports are processed speedily. So we'll keep working with Lagos State government, and we want to thank them for being part of the team. They are providing enforcement using the police and other security agencies. We will keep ensuring that things improve. We have set up so many truck parks and also pre-gates. It's a work in progress, but we have seen tremendous improvements. Actually, there is also an export processing terminal created by a terminal operator in One already. They are processing export, and it's well equipped and properly managed, and you can confirm that actually. So, and every port location too, as long as there will be business. So this is private sector driven, and private sector is profit driven. So they will look at the business case and look at if it's profitable to set up. But we are encouraging them and will provide all the enabling environment and support that they need. If there is an inland dry port in Kebbi and I'm importing something, I don't need to come into Lagos or send a clearing agent. Once the container comes into the ports in Lagos or Warri or wherever, the final port of destination will be that inland dry port in Benin Kebbi. That means I'll be able to do my documentation and so on and so forth. And we have seen the Dala port is already ready, and others are also coming up, and they are all ready to kick off. And so you'll be linking that to what is going on here also. For exports from that location also, it also means someone can send his export there, but eventually they have to ingress this way as a pre-gate.
In Nigeria Consular Service, we are now fully automated. All our processes, end-to-end automation, that's part of our modernization drive. And the export processes too have been fully automated, so you don't have to go to CBN, everything is viewed online, so to have a seamless delivery.
Earlier, the MD Diamond Star stated the commitment of his team to ensuring that the terminal embraces multi-modal channels for export cargo processing. Maritime TV reports that in a sequel ceremony, the Nigerian Ports Authority has presented export processing terminal licenses to approved organizations.